Hi students, in this video we will guide you how to record the purchases in Tally ERP. So usually you will have the two kind of purchases, like you will buy the stock from your supplier or you are buying the services. So we will guide you in both of the cases. Like you know that services we are not recording as inventory as a result of buying the services. It is not updating in our inventory. Your services are intangible products which cannot be stored. So directly we will record as expense. So we will guide you how to record the expense nature of purchases. And another side will guide you if you are buying the stock, how to record the purchase entry. So you know that to record all kind of transactions in Tally ERP9, we always go to accounting vouchers. So click on this one. Right side, once we open this one, right side, we will see the list of vouchers. Like we will have the sales, journal, purchases, payment, receipts. So it's up to us what kind of payment we are looking to, what kind of payment or what kind of transaction we are looking to record. Like here, we are just waiting for the opening of voucher list. So we will select our purchase voucher category. So once we are done with this one, so we will be able to record both kind of entries, one for the purchases and another for the purchase of services. This kind of problem you can also face, like when you are working, sometime Tally will not respond. So what we can do, we can simply, sometime it will ask you, do you want to end the program? Unnecessarily, it is making my video lengthy. All right, so students, it's in front of us. Right side, you can see the list of vouchers. So you have to click on purchases. You can also press F9 as a shortcut key. So here, say you can have any sample invoice. Say invoice number, you are giving 3254. This is the invoice number which we are recording. Here the invoice date will come. So there is a possibility that invoice date is 20th of December 2020, and the date of transaction when you are recording it is 31st of December, correct? So here we will have to select the name of our supplier. So students, sometime what can happen, the same name of your supplier or customer can be similar one. Last time we guided you about the shortcut key. So you will press Control Enter and you can go back to the ledger creation area to check the thing whether it is a supplier or it's a customer. In just telling you this situation, I already know that what is the nature of this particular account. But just telling you another shortcut solution, like you don't need to go to the ledger again. Within the voucher, you can reach to the ledger portion and can reconfirm whether you are selecting your creditors or your debtors. So here we selected the right one. Okay, sundry creditors. Now further students, these are the general details we are just filling here. You select here purchases and here you will select the items which you are buying from them. So here, see, we are buying the rice from the basmati rice we are buying. Say we are buying 30 bags at the rate of say 30, any rate you can put, it depends what kind of rate you have in the document. Here for practice purpose, anything you can put. Say they are charging us the VAT on this one, they will record as VAT. Say they are charging us 5%. So like that students, you will have the recording of purchases. Multiple items as well you can add, like here you will keep on entering. Like here, when you enter, you can add one more item. Say we have chili powder as our item. So we can include this one, say 30 of this at the rate of 20 we are buying. So like that, you can add another item. There is a possibility that your supplier charge you some additional expenses, so later on you can add after the VAT. So this was the recording of your purchases. Now at the same time, I can guide you where these accounting entries are affecting. Students, being accounting students, you should have very good knowledge like when I record these purchases, where it will affect in our statements. So when you record the purchases, our system on back end will automatically create the accounting entry. It will say inventory debit and accounts payable credit. A liability will create accounts payable. Here we have ABC Limited Company. A liability will create under the name of ABC Limited Company, which you can further verify in the ledger of ABC Limited Company. And another side, stock will update, like our inventory will increase with 30 units of basmati rice, 20 kg bag, and chili powder, 20 pieces. So this is the back end effect of recording the purchases. So like that, students, here you will pass the Control A entry to record the purchase, which is the shortcut key to record the purchase invoice. All right. This was the case when you are buying the stock from your supplier. Now we can discuss the case. Say you are buying the services from your supplier. What you will do in that case? So in that case, let me guide you how you will record the expenses directly. Say you are recording one of the invoice. In that case, say is your monthly communications. Say you are getting the services from service provider, one of the communication company giving you monthly internet services. Say you have the invoice number 3857. Here let us bring the cursor 3857. Here you will put the invoice number. Here the date, say the date is same. Supplier, if you have or if you don't have, you can create shortcut key. We know Alt C. Say we call it Ate Salat is our supplier for the services. They are giving us communication services. Here you will select the purchases. Students, here this time we are not buying the stock from them. So you have to select end of list. Once you select the end of list, you will come to the next level. Here, if you already created the expense, it's fine. Otherwise, you can create here Alt C. Press Alt C. You will write here, say communication expense. It depends whether it is your indirect or direct expense. Usually it is indirect expense. They will charge us 5%. Of course, it's taxable services. We selected, say they are charging us monthly 1,000. VAT, they will charge 5%. So like that, 1,050, we recorded monthly expense. So you notice that we can have two kind of purchases, purchases of inventory and purchases of services. So with this way, you have to record. What will be the back end effect here? Let me guide you here quickly because that's very important. Being a professional accountant, you should know that where these accounting entries finally posting in the financial statements, so that later on when you want to trace out, you should have idea. We'll make another video to view different kind of reports in Tally ERP9, but at the entry level also you should have idea where it is posting. So here, students, what will be the accounting entry? We says communication expense will get debit and a liability will create under the name of Etisalat that we owe this much money to them. We have to pay this much amount to them. 1,000, 1,000 communication expense debit And here VAT. VAT input. VAT input will get debit as well with the amount of 50. Like that, entry will get balance. Correct? This will be the accounting entry. So you notice that debit, credit, getting balance. So like that, you will save. One thing I want to guide you here, like in our previous, when I was guiding you entries for the purchases of stock. So one thing you notice that we did not write the amounts for the entry of purchases. So we did not mention their VAT input. Let me guide you quickly there. What will be the accounting entry there with VAT input? Input mean we will be able to claim it. The VAT which we can claim, we call it as VAT input. Remember last time I told you about the shortcut where you can view all the vouchers. You will go to display, you will press statement of accounts, you will press statistics, and you will go here, purchases. Here you can see the purchases. We recorded two purchases. One purchase we recorded for the stock, one purchase we recorded for the expenses. Let's go to stock one more time. So as we are buying with the previous entry, which I guided you, that was simple entry without VAT. So if you are buying with the VAT, you know that value added tax for the business, it's claimable. Like you can claim from the government, you can deduct it from the payment. So here entry will be inventory debit, VAT input, you can say debit, and accounts payable, which is ABC Limited Company will get credit. So here ABC Limited Company will get the credit of 1575. Inventory will get debit with the amount of 1500, and VAT input will get debit here 75. Correct? So this is the accounting entry explanation with VAT. Thank you very much.